Alright, hear me out. Brock Bowers is not going to be the next George Kittle, but he is pretty damn good. Hello everyone and welcome in. My name is Addison Willman and this is my channel Second Read. This is actually the first episode of a series I'm calling 3 Plays, where I'm going to take 3 players from a player I've seen on film that I think truly embodies what that player is and what they can be in the NFL. Up first is, of course, Brock Bowers, a tight end prospect out of Georgia who's been rumored to go as high as number 5 to the Los Angeles Chargers. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and get into the film. The first clip I'm going to show you is against Alabama. He's at the top of the screen, lined up behind the offensive tackle. He's going to catch a little swing pass and take it about 25 yards down the field, and I believe that this play really shows that elite top-end straight line speed that Brock Bowers has. Anybody who stands at about 6 foot, 245 pounds, who can move this quickly is somebody that you really want to have on your team. He's a playmaker with the ball in his hands, and he can really get downfield in a hurry. I believe in an offense built around Brock Bowers' ability to do this can really excel. Whether you're throwing him quick hitters at or behind the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to get him downfield, he has the speed to get there and make plays for your team. Moving on to the second clip, also against Alabama, he's lined up in the slot on the field side and he's going to be one-on-one with a safety. He gains a lot of ground on the defensive back, then crosses his face and takes advantage of the middle of the field being open. This is route running 101. I mean, he's able to quickly gain ground on the defensive back who stays with his feet flat. He crosses his face and finds an open space just large enough for the quarterback to fit the ball in. Again, I think this is another clip that really shows how quickly he's able to move despite being so big, and that's something that's really rare to find these days. He's a true mismatch when lined up on safeties and linebackers, and I think it's this ability that is going to make him so much money in the NFL. This third clip is Georgia playing against Kentucky, and he's going to be in line blocking on the left side of the line. Now, Brock Bowers' run blocking ability has gotten really hyped up to match the likes of somebody like George Kittle, but in all honesty, he's not George Kittle. In all of the tape that I watched, I think this is by far and away his best run blocking rep. Whenever Brock is responsible for blocking a defensive end on run plays, it usually doesn't go very well for him. He doesn't play with great leverage, he doesn't have great hands, and overall, I just don't know that he's big enough to really handle those guys. However, he has shown the ability to anchor and not allow defensive ends in the backfield. When it comes to run blocking, I really think that Brock Bowers is best when he's in charge of blocking linebackers or defensive backs. When he's responsible for blocking DBs on screens, I mean, his athleticism really just jumps off the tape. They can't get around him and they can't get through him. Overall, Brock Bowers gets an 82 in my draft rankings, which means he's a first round lock, and I could see him going even as high as the top 10. If you've made it all the way to the end, you are an absolute legend. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun YouTube stuff. As always, your support is greatly appreciated, and I will see you in the next one.